saying. It's like ringing the bell doesn't do a whole lot if things aren't ready.
Yeah, at some point they're gonna make you mad and you're gonna punch them.
I don't punch people a lot. I kick them.
Ladies, welcome and gentlemen to Rocket City Championship Wrestling. This is Tiger Kid sitting in with Dr. Trey Franklin, who's making his way to the ring right now. And I heard that he has a big announcement to make tonight. I don't know what's going on with the card. All I know is that Trey was excited. And anytime Trey gets excited, you know there's something special about to happen.
Gentlemen, welcome to Rocket City Championship Wrestling! Thank you, guys. I feel better. You guys, we are just 2 weeks past the Rumble. Did you guys have a good time at the Rumble? Well, that means tonight starts the road to Wrestling Con. So we are full gear, pedal to the metal, on the road to May 4th Wrestling Con. You be careful because that means you need a DUI on the road to Wrestling Con. You ready? Because I know he doesn't want to drive you around everywhere. He just has to chauffeur you off. You may have to learn what an Uber is. There you go. But tonight we have an action-packed show. We have title matches, tag team matches, anything you can imagine. In fact, let me take a look and see who we have on the show tonight. Because this comes to us from Butte, Montana. This is the top 10 list. Tonight, the Big Bad Wolf is in action tonight. We have the Beast from the Southeast, Chris Kelly, here tonight. Brandon Cash, David Pro, they're here tonight. You are only doing that Brandon Cash because he's Irish. We also have a new tag team champion, Big Blue. I almost messed that up. You guys laugh. That is really hard to say. It is really hard to say Big Booty Chewy and Bluey at the same time. But they are here tonight. We also have the return of Brax and Thibodeau, the Nest are here tonight. The Bruiser Barry Koloff is here tonight. Wow, that was like the weirdest reaction I've heard for Barry Koloff yet. But tonight, Brayden 2 and Brady Payne are here tonight. Not to mention your American Heavyweight Champion Mayhem is here tonight. And there's another guy you guys might have heard of. This guy named Scrap Iron Lewis is here tonight as well. By the way, everybody, Tiger Kid in the building on commentary. If you guys have not gone to the Facebook page and watched the YouTube show for our broadcast, it's very interesting that Tiger Kid literally just said Tiger Kid #1 for like every move that happens in the ring. It's like you see a drop kick, Tiger Kid #1. He's getting better. I'm actually teaching you some English, so we'll be good to go.
Just a little bit.
You're one fan, by the way. I love that. She's also so excited. Tiger Kid #1. Tiger Kid Hey, Tiger. And exactly one shirt being worn. Right there. So we got one.
#1!
But tonight, I gotta start the show. I gotta talk to a couple of people that last show at the Rumble, and it's been a crazy 2 weeks. We saw Barry Koloff get attacked in this very ring. We saw one of these guys win the Rumble
Ladies and gentlemen, if you missed it, last show, Brayden 2. When known. Brady Page helped Brayden 2 come in from the second spot. He's just out here strutting in front of the crowd. No one is excited to see this. Showboating in front of the crowd like he has not a care in the world. This man's living on cloud 9 right now, though. He just won the Rocket City Rumble, and he feels like he can't be beat.
Especially with Brady Payton back there behind him.
Letting them know how they feel about him, though.
Mr. Brayden, as general manager, once again, this is my responsibility. I'm the one who signed you guys to Rocket City.
A questionable decision at best.
Now, my first question is, when did this come together? Because I didn't sign you guys as a tag team. In fact, if I'm not mistaken, 4 weeks ago, the first match you guys had here in Rocket City was against each other. So, what brought about this companionship?
Listen. You can sit here and have all your own people, but there will not be no bigotry. So if you say one such shit again, you're asked to get the hell out of here. As far as answering your question of why the purpose on Brady Payne is with the Hellraiser Blade 2, it's very simple. Business. It's all business. You see, we're not here to take part. We're here to take over.
Well, I mean, in theory, that would make a ton of sense, except that for business, you had an opportunity 2 weeks ago to win the Rocket City Championship. A chance. Okay, whatever it was. You had a chance to win a title that your father helped make famous. And you had a chance to win it. Instead, it turned into an assault. You basically sacrificed that championship. What was the mindset of that?
I think last show I walked out with both the belts. Am I wrong?
You did walk
Just because you walk out.
with both belts in your possession.
So what's the law on possessions of 9 picks? What is that, Trey?
Well, possession is 9/10, but I think you fall into the 1/10 right now.
Oh, what?
I mean, you walked out with them, but you didn't walk back in with them.
Listen, that's a good point. But they're back there because I don't trust none of these hillbillies, these broke-ass people. They're going to take me down the street to the park store, and I'm not risking it. Especially you. I'm going to ask you a question that you just asked me. You said, how long has this been a thing? Sure, it's on you. This has been a thing for 20 plus years. I've grown up with this kid. And I brought him in the business, and I'm going to make sure we go straight to the top.
Now look, did win that fair and square.
And what also happened? Hey, who did Barry pull off this? Thrown out there? And that's me if you don't know. Okay, that's it. That was about oil. Over the top. You understand that? I don't think so.
What bothers me most is, yes, I know your history. Look, I've known you since you were 11 years old. I've known you were one of the first, your family was one of the first families I met when I came to Alabama and got involved in wrestling in Alabama. I managed your father. I even managed your Kevin, uncle. Look, sometimes your tree has fruit branches. I'm just saying. So, like, I've known your entire family my entire time in Alabama. The Toons are not known for what you did last week. They're not known for taking a cheap shot. You guys were always, for the most part, the upstanding, blue-collar, fight-hard kind of family. Now, when I met your dad, that was a little different. But I'm just trying to figure out, like, what's the angle here? You got yourself a match, and tonight, it's a handicap match. Brayden Toon, Brady Payne versus Barry Koloff for the Rocky City Championship title and the Rocky City Television title. So, like, what if you both should win and walk out? Do you guys fight at WrestlingCon? Like, how does your story seem to play out here, Brady?
I see what you're doing. I see what you're doing, dude. You're trying to come us on each other. You said if we win, we gotta wrestle each other wrestle. I will. But listen, it doesn't matter what's down the road. But tonight, me and Brayden Payne are going to end the career of Barry Koloff. Fucking sucks, you can't afford it for shit.
I don't think he's allowed to say that.
Good. I'm not gonna lie. There is a part of me that is really pulling for you. Good. There's a reason why I've been trying to bring you to Rocket City for 5 years. There's a reason that I found out about him. I want to bring him in. And if anybody has history with Barry Koloff, it's me. But I want to see the best version of Brayden Toon. I want to see the best version of Brady Payne. I don't want to see you guys go down that path that I went down and nearly drove me out of the business. But tonight, you guys have a shot. And it is the only time I have had this happen in Rocky City. 2-on-1 handicap match for the Rocky City Championship and Television Championship. You guys have a hell of a chance tonight. I just want to see the best men, either one win. Ladies and gentlemen, tonight.
Watch out, standing on the rope with your Birkenstocks, buddy. Brayden Toon and Brady Page making a statement out here tonight. I mean, absolutely in the zone, locked in, and ready to take titles off of Barry Koloff.
That was awkward. contest is scheduled for one fall.
I'm not sure I'm familiar with this music. They're taking their time to get out of here.
I don't know if I know this. This is a hulking beast of a man. Intimidating.
Crowd seems to know who he is. Not like him very much though. Just hitting the rooms, making the whole ring shake. Oh, but we know this music. Ladies and gentlemen, if you haven't witnessed this man, this wolf, if you will, you are in for a treat. Making his way to the ring. Playing some mind games. It's the big bad wolf. Always out to have a good time. Serious competitor.
Even Trey can't help but get in on him a little bit.
Sometimes I can't tell if Smiley is in his 20s or 50s.
Okay, the birthday semi-adult?
I am an adult.
So we're starting this off with a little bit of back and forth. Looks like the Big Bag Wolf's just trying to feel out his opponent right now. Something that Wolf he's very accustomed to having to feel out new guys he may not know due to the fact that he, like I said earlier, has kind of become our gatekeeper, our keeper of the door, if you will. Explaining to the people at home how Big Bad Wolf's kind of become like the door guy of Rocket City Championship Wrestling.
He's in charge of our trap house.
That makes sense. Yeah, is that big? Is that
That's Grandma's house.
Okay, yeah, that's what I was asking. Yeah, she makes the best cookies, by the way.
Yes. Now, Wolf has kind of become the de facto entry-level boss for those gamers at home. Like, he's the guy that the new guys kind of have to measure themselves up with. And we've seen guys come in and face him, never see them again.
Right.
And then we've seen other guys come through, have a great match, and then progress up the ladder as well.
Absolutely. I mean, take a look at Mayhem, for instance.
Yes.
You know, he's our United States champion now.
Whoa, look at that!
And
I don't know if I've ever seen him do that before.
Big Bad Wolf has been working on some aerial maneuvers. He's been sending me messages, showing me what he's been training and working on, asking me for tips for aerial maneuvers. This man is about to break out a whole new arsenal.
That was like the Cirque de Wolf. Whoa! The wolf just pounced and dove for the ropes. Dear Lord! The wolf is taking it to the beast of the southeast. Oh. I don't know if you saw that. I know you've been distracted by a piece of wood.
Apparently.
But the wolf just dove through the ropes on it, Kelly.
Well, I can say with great certainty, seeing a wolf fly is not something I expected to see.
No, that's on Skinwalker Ranch. That's one of those things. But the thing is about Chris Kelly's no slouch. He's a long-term veteran of the Southeast wrestling scene. He's 350 pounds. And that's without his Waffle House dinner tonight. I mean,
wow.
He's
still on the works.
That is. I mean, they just opened a new one down the road.
Yeah.
But, I mean,
we've been pushing that hard, by the way.
He literally is a beast from the Southeast. Like, he's a mountain of a man.
Whenever he first walked up, I did not know his name. However, I referred to him as a beast, then read his t-shirt.
Well, that's just being proactive.
Yep.
But no, I've known about him for quite some time. I actually got my first introduction about 3 months ago at another show.
Okay.
Like, he's just mountain of a man. Like, he's almost Kool-Aid Man-esque. Like, he's just a big circle that will beat the hell out of you.
Well, I mean, he just waylaid Big Bad Wolf with a big right hand, and you don't see guys just hit Wolf and him take a hit like that.
This is something that you and I have talked about behind the scenes. When you're a big man and you're wrestling a bigger, the Wolf is usually one of the bigger guys in the ring.
Absolutely.
When he's wrestling somebody bigger, that's where this new aerial offense will come in handy. He can use the speed and the agility. But if you're Chris Kelly, it's just, I'm going to run through you.
Yeah, there's no other option.
No, just full speed ahead and play to your strengths.
Man, kicking a man like that off of you takes so much energy.
No, especially after he just crashed into you in the corner.
Oh, 100%.
If he runs full speed, crashes into your chest, and then lays on you, you guys somehow come up with the strength to push that off.
Look, I've laid under Judikai before.
Really?
I was being paid.
Okay.
But let's just say, not the easiest time kicking out.
Well, you and I wrestled Damon Crow in a match before.
Oh yeah.
And I got hit with 4 DDT, and then he decided to just flop on me.
Oh yeah.
And even if I had the strength to kick out, I don't know if I had enough strength to kick out.
No, there's no way. It's like trying to push up a chest off of you, or a car off your chest.
Damon Crow's as big as a refrigerator, like legitimately.
Easily, like a full refrigerator.
Yes. Like not the little compact one you get from the back of Walmart. Like,
Oh
this
no,
is
I meant like full of groceries.
Yes.
That guy's
like,
dense.
I'm impressed by that, and then also consider, like, if you're Chris Kelly, does it do a whole lot of
I can't imagine it would. I mean, because it takes all the more energy for you to push yourself back up. Going back to what we were talking about earlier, having to push him off of you.
And maybe it might just be a little bit of pride, a little bit of ego. Like Wolf hit that crazy springboard moonsault, hit a dive. Maybe Chris is like, hey, I can do something.
Right?
Oh!
A little bit of like, I'll see you and raise you.
Wolf just chopped down a mountain with the edge of his hand. He's a voodoo child.
He's a voodoo.
I beat you to it.
Running a little bit hot tonight.
Oh, what a massive clothesline.
I've wrestled with before. We've wrestled in three ways, and let me tell you, that dude hits like a Mac.
And see right there, now look, Wolf is still young in the wrestling business.
Absolutely.
That right there, we talked about it a few weeks ago. When you're wrestling somebody like Judikai, Chris Kelly has a very similar shape.
Oh yeah.
Very large chest, very large oblique section.
How do you lay on top of that?
It's like trying to pin a beach ball.
Exactly.
And right there, Wolf was not able to get the weight across his shoulders. Kelly just had a shrug and broke the count. Oh.
He's going for a body. And that's it.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the match, the Big Bad Wolf!
Wolf making relatively short work of the mountain of the man.
He literally picked up a 350-pound man with that Uranagi and put him down.
Oh, he's back up. The sneak attack from Chris Kelly.
Oh, he just hit him with one of his own. Well, apparently the Beast from the Southeast is now the Sportsman of the Year.
Not winning any congeniality contests.
Another one? Somebody call the SPCA. He's abusing an animal.
What does that stand for?
I don't know. The Southern People's Coalition for Animals?
Well, that was actually really good. Look, I come from Joe Exotic's House of Tigers. So
I know, we had to spring for your parole, basically. Oh, he's going for another one. Oh! That's 3 of those Uranagis.
It's a little bit much. I mean,
Do you see who my referee is? I can't afford security.
that's a very fair assessment, actually.
Chris Kelly just trash talking post-match.
I mean, adding insult to injury just on top of it.
Later said the wolf will not howl anymore. You might get a whimper.
I wasn't sure what he put his fingers up for.
I'm going to leave that one alone.
Smiling. Able to actually lift up the wolf and get him at least to the outside, but...
Ladies and gentlemen, big round of applause for your winner, Big Bad Wolf!
Absolutely no slouch, but that sneak attack with 3 Uranagis just leaving him out. I hope that he's okay.
Yeah, Chris Kelly's still mad that TikTok's closing down. All right, ladies and gentlemen, at this time, I want to bring on my special guest. This is not somebody you're going to boo. You guys love these guys. Ladies and gentlemen,
personal friends of mine. Still getting to know Bluey a little bit. Interesting guy. Definitely the type of guy that just doesn't seem like he runs out of energy. There's no denying it though, people. Big Booty Judy is one of the favorites here, and Bluey is quickly winning places in the hearts of the fans.
Not gonna lie, the belts look great on you guys. Don't the belts look great on Bluey and Judy? Just for clarification, he is not the blue dog you see in the cartoons. I have a 6-year-old, he was confused.
I mean, I got excited to be
But tonight, I want to say congratulations to you, Miss Judy. You have been fighting the Lord's International Empire for what seems like an eternity. They have ran, most of your partners either off or injured, and you were able to scour the wrestling dojos, come to the Rock City dojo, and find Blue Lightning, a.k.a. Bluey. And 2 weeks ago, you guys were finally successful and captured the titles. I have to ask you, Miss Judy, how does it feel to finally have the quote-unquote monkey off your back?
Anything worth having is hard to get. You have to put in the time, and that's what me and my training partner have been doing this entire time. So we finally defeated the Lord's International Enterprise, or whatever you call yourselves. And then tonight, we're facing the Nest.
I mean, you understand, like, now that you've chased the titles for a long time, you've gone from being the hunter to now you two are being the hunted. So these titles are defended every couple of weeks here at Rocket City. So obviously, Lord Cicero's not even in the state of Alabama right now. So he is out. He sent me a message. He's on a business trip overseas. You say hiding. I can't argue with you. But I have that. Like, you had an opportunity to turn your back on Big Booty Judy and join the Lord's International Enterprise, and you didn't do it. You stuck to your guns. I'm sure everybody in this building appreciates your loyalty to your partner. And on your first night in Rocket City, you become a champion. I have to ask you, Mr. Bluey, how does it feel to stand in this ring you, you can learn Bluey for me.
You just gotta let her.
All right, so just another 1, 2, 3 for Bluey and Judy. Listen, by the way, guys, we have been trying to think of a good tag team name for Big Booty Judy and Bluey. Look, I want you guys to go to the Facebook page after the show tonight and send in your nominations for the new tag team name. I suggested Big Booty Bluey. And then there was Big Judy Bluey, but that one was shut down. So come up with better names than me. Put them on the Facebook page. I'm sure the administrators will appreciate it. But tonight, Big Booty Judy and Bluey, which is a tongue twister to say, are going to defend the titles against the Nest here tonight in Rocket City. Ladies and gentlemen, a big round of applause for Big Booty Judy and Bluey, your new champions. Well, speaking of tag team wrestling, are you guys ready for your next match? The following tag team match is scheduled for one fall.
Well, you heard it here first. The Nest is in the building and going to vie for the tag team championships. We haven't seen the Nest here, I mean, in an official capacity beyond the Rumble in months. Here comes the CFO of the Williams International Enterprise, Cam Leggett, Brandon Cash and Toe, Mayhem, United States Champion, and the one-man apocalypse, Damon Crow. Consistent, no one hold the race. Cicero apparently out of state on official business. Not sure what that's about. Knowing Cicero, it could be anything shady. It could just be he didn't feel like showing up. Had something come up. He's probably out scouting for new talent, honestly. I don't know how he has this hold. What is in his contract to allow him to bring in people? But Trey Franklin and Cicero have something worked out. Little Sicko is in the building. I'm not sure about his partner over here. I don't know if I've ever seen him. But he's out here styling and profiling, as they might say. Looking like a ringmaster of sorts. Little Sicko is
Probably one of the guys I wanted to bring you to Rocket City the most.
not having
Cool or anything, this guy is insane. The things that he will do to himself to injure his opponents is nuts.
Please, hold on. Guys. Mr. Legendon has said, please do not chant USA, USA, The following contest is scheduled for one fall.
number one.
Introducing first, accompanied to the ring by the Chief of Security Mayhem, the CFO Dan Legendon, representing the Long International Enterprise, Roman Cash, and Damon Cole.
Pretty sure Brandon Cass is the man involved of getting refreshments.
And their opponents to my left. First, representing the Circus of Chaos, he is Little Sicko!
Mayhem! You suck, Mayhem!
And making his Rocket City Championship Wrestling debut
I got one.
from Huntsville, Alabama, he is the one,
Mayhem!
Jason
Go home!
Esquire! And your referee is senior official Kevin.
Mr. Gods. I had the shirt still. I should have brought that. Next show I'll wear mine. You wear yours.
I actually have every God shirt I've ever made.
Yeah, with a 2X. I bought one.
I'll see what I can find.
Okay.
All right, so tell me a little bit about, what's his name, Jean?
Jason
Jason?
is the one. Ring the bell. Yeah, see, go ahead.
Hey! Back up!
Brandon was blocking the view. His name is the one Jason. So one and on Jason. The one Jason. Esquire. Yes, that isn't like they didn't know how to spell it. Don't look at the writing. Listen, it's the one Jason Esquire.
Okay,
So take Jason and make it J-Sun. Sun. Like the thing that shines in the morning outside.
I thought you were saying the bird thing.
No, not the swan. Sun. The bright yellow star in the morning.
Understood. See, I was worried he was calling himself number one.
No. We had there's a copyright.
Yeah.
And he is a lawyer.
Oh.
Hence the Esquire.
I would lose.
He's at Rocket City Wrestling. I don't think he's a very good lawyer.
That's a fair assessment. I'll take it.
He's no Alexander.
No.
But I'm excited about something you're excited about. That's Lil Sicko.
Lil Sicko is someone I've been wanting to get in here for so long, man.
It is part of my new Rocket City open door policy. I've been recruiting Lil Sicko for some time. We are finally to make arrangements.
So thrilled to have this man in here. This guy will put his body on the line. Like I was telling the fans, he will do stuff that will hurt him just as much as he'll hurt his opponents.
He is the epitome of like Daredevil. Like he's a
Absolutely.
Sabu, who we had at Rock City, suicidal,
Right.
genocidal, homicidal. Lil Sicko, not far off from there.
Very close.
Maybe one felony down.
One?
One felony down.
One felony.
No,
Yeah,
not
there's
one.
a lawyer for that. His name's Juan too.
No,
Not one, two.
Not one. Not as like Juan Soto. One. The number
Juan
one.
Solo?
He was in the bad Star Wars movie.
I was about to say, I accidentally watched that version. There he is.
Oh my goodness!
Lil Sicko is the type of guy that will do things that I would not consider doing. His offense is everywhere.
I don't know if you heard me at the beginning of the show when I mentioned how long I've known Brayden too. I have known Brayden too since he was 12 years old.
That's right.
I have known Little Sicko since he was 8. Little Sicko's father was a wrestler in Alabama, passed away right before I moved here. The guys who brought me into Alabama were actually helping raise Little Sicko in a lot of ways.
Oh, wow.
So
Okay.
they were like godfathers to him. So by association, I've watched this young man grow up in the wrestling business. I have seen him do things that we should have never let him do in the ring. Like I've seen him broken glass, thumbtacks. Oh my God! He may have just. Go check on Grady. Holy cow! He flew into the front row, and he may have taken out Granny. Well, Lil Sicko will not be on Granny's Christmas list now. Oh my goodness. Oh my God! She good?
I checked on Granny. She said it was a mild concussion, but nothing she's never dealt with before.
Well, I will say this. I told the audience Lil Sicko will probably not be on her Christmas card list.
Yeah, I can absolutely confirm that.
But you missed the rubber band German suplex. He flipped over, flipped back over, flipped over again, and German suplexed him.
Again, Lil Sicko does things I wouldn't consider doing.
Yes, like he dove headfirst into Granny's lap. Would anybody ever want to do that?
Exactly. Not on my bingo card.
And I think it took Brandon Cash a while to figure out Little Sicko because I don't think you can really account for the speed Little Sicko has. But Brandon Cash, I mean, a wily expert, trained down in Spartan Wrestling with Joshua Hagan, one of the smartest men in wrestling I've ever met.
I've met O'Hagan. I can confirm that.
So Brandon Cash is the first member of the Brotherhood International Empire Exchange Program.
Right.
Where personnel can cross
Okay.
from one side to another. So
See, I was actually going to ask you because I mentioned it earlier how Cicero has some sort of open door policy with you to where you hire everybody, but he can bring people in.
No. So he has to run through human relations, which is Damon Crow. Damon Crow has to interview the people first. Then,
that helps.
Then he brings me their demands for a contract, along with a video resume, and if they look like they could perform here at Rocket City, we'll take a chance on them.
Okay.
Now, Cicero does get 75% of their pay allocation.
That's the part that makes the most sense.
But they sign off on it.
Right.
So,
kind of like
can you punch a lawyer?
depends on how good he is.
I guess so, but right now, Jason is getting his butt kicked upon.
That's true. I think that he's trying to beat the memories of him beating him out of him.
Well, if he's having some memory issues, getting in the ring, Damon Crow will not help.
Oh, absolutely not. There'll be no quid pro quo on this.
7 foot, 335 pounds.
I can speak from experience.
Nothing but grizzled anger.
There's not.
Oh!
You can hear that in the apartments next door. There are people down the street at the Dollar General store right now with their chest on fire.
Oh! I've taken that chop. I had flashbacks.
Can confirm.
Oh! He just got the goatee smacked off of him. Brandon Cash clotheslined him so hard a dread fell out.
That's kind of gross.
I mean, that's impactful.
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
I mean, they're just beating Juan the
Why is
Jason.
this so hard for you? Is this petty jealousy?
I think this is just a thing where it's hard to wrap my mind around someone else
So-
being the one.
No, you are number one.
Number one.
He is the one.
He just doesn't have the same
Like
ring.
Billy Gunn. The one Billy Gunn. This is the one
Mr.
Jason.
Ass.
Yes, this is the one Jason.
I don't get where the ass part comes in.
You see the pants?
Fair enough.
Well, right now, Cash is beating up a lawyer.
Tell me something that's new.
Oh, the bridge! That's a pin, referee! We want Smiley! We want Smiley!
That's a brand new sentence that's never been said before.
Well, the referee missed the pin attempt. Oh, dear God! Maybe the fans should realize, don't put my knees on the rail.
That's true too. I mean, 100%. After Granny already got dove on, like he's just getting the worst of it.
Uh-oh. This is not good.
Oh no.
Oh my God! You've taken that.
Have taken that. And
That
let
is
me
what.
tell you,
That's
that
what
is-
punctured your lung.
It very likely could have been. There's such few things in this world that
Oh!
I'm just not willing to take. It's that. I mean, just the absolute disrespect after the fact. Rubbing the bottom of his shoe just right across his forehead.
And once again, but this is the other thing. What you guys don't know, Damon Crow knows him.
Oh, really?
We all came up to the same show. Damon's known him since he was 9 years old, and he is punishing him like he was the worst babysitter ever hired.
Maybe he tried to hide. And Ref Kev just absolutely oblivious to what's going on behind them.
And Jason tried to come help. He gets hit with the flag and then thrown into a pole. David Crow just dropping little Sicko on his head.
The fans in the front row are getting a show tonight. Now, I was telling the fans earlier about the fact that you were very excited before the show because you said you had a bunch of surprises and stuff. I was wondering if the Nest coming back was one of those surprises you were talking about.
We have the Nest returning. We have little Sicko. Jason Esquire. We got, Chris Kelly showing back up. He's only been here for a couple shows. This is us constantly reinventing Rocket City. We got to bring in new talent. Brayden Tuna and Brady Payne been here a month and have already made a huge impact on Rocket City. You know, Bluey is a tag team champion.
Another brand new sentence.
You've been gone 6 weeks, and everything is different.
Yeah, no, I barely recognize this place. I was walking through the back and realized there are so many faces that I haven't met before.
So my wife, the former Eden Ray, is in the building tonight. She literally told me she knew one person in the locker room, and that was Scrap Iron. Well, she knew you, but you were out here.
Fair.
But like Scrap Iron was the only person that she's known for a while. Everybody else was new to her. Oh! What a beautiful overhead desperation kick by little Sicko.
I don't even know if he meant to do that, honestly. He just
I thought he got hit so hard he got flipped.
Like,
he got Fresh Prince. Like, life got flipped, turned upside down.
With that tag, it read fresh. And it looks like the Juan Jason.
Just call him Esquire.
Mr. Esquire is coming in to get some retribution for those punches to the face earlier on Brendan Cash.
Oh, rude awakening! Oh, dear God. That's how you fracture a hip.
Yeah?
David Crow just dove in 350 pounds. Like right on the hip of Jason Esquire.
It looked like a
And we have child
7.7.
labor going on out here. There is a 5-year-old mopping.
Huh. You don't see that every day. Well, provided where you live.
Yeah, mine's 6 and one of you do dishes. Esquire, look at this, trying to pick up Brandon Cash. Got this later, but he's struggling because of the hip.
You can see the pain all over.
I thought this match was over the way Cash and Crow were dominating for a while. But look at the heart of Esquire and Sicko to hang around. And you gotta think, the longer they stay in this, the better their odds are. Oh!
Well, I think you're absolutely right. The longer this goes on, you see the way that Sicko moves. He has so much energy all the time.
And here's the tag. Oh, he's going up top.
He wants to finish this.
Beautiful! Phoenix, what the?
He saw Damon Crow coming in, didn't want his hip crushed.
I've never seen that before.
That was insanity.
But now they're taking too much time trying to figure out what they're going to do next. Look, Lil Sicko and Jason Esquire have never teamed together before. They are brand new. So, at least in this situation, Crow and Cash, CNC Punishment Factory, I just came up with that top of my head.
That was excellent.
Have the advantage because they've actually worked together in Rocket City. Oh, what a move! Oh my gosh, we're seeing like everything, the entire arsenal's getting laid out here. Combined weight, Sicko and Esquire way less than Damon Crow. You're looking probably about a 350-pound, and they got about 355 right now. Oh!
Brandon Cash just said he has had enough. I think he was playing possum for a little while, just to get a little bit of offense.
Brandon Cash is on a salary.
I thought he was paid in cash under the table.
Well, I mean, he gets paid a salary, so he doesn't get paid by the hour, so he's probably just stringing it out a little bit, trying to avoid the traffic on the way home.
Desperation headbutts and chops. Absolutely do nothing. It's like karate chopping the wall.
Oh!
Man.
Just
His
a
head
huge
bounced.
pump handle slam.
Damon says he's not done.
Maybe Sicko does owe him money.
I mean, as long as they've known each other, that's a very distinct
Oh, God,
possibility.
no. Oh!
And the bulldog
That's a
division.
360-pound bulldog. Like, that would actually take down a steer.
Absolutely. This is not good.
Oh!
Being dropped from that height is bad enough.
No, don't do that. Oh, come on. Bring it up.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winners of the match, Damon Crow and Brandon Cash, the Lord's International Empire.
All right, I got to do something special here. Give me just a minute. I'll be right back.
Yeah. Trey Franklin taking a step to the back to do something quote-unquote special. Perhaps this is one of those surprises he was talking about earlier.
We're going to go to intermission in just a minute, but tonight is somebody very special to me. It's their birthday.
Everybody, come on, here. Let's sing happy birthday!
So I have never gotten to do this, but I'm going to do an official ring introduction for Sammy. All right, hang on just a second. Are you ready? Ladies and gentlemen, allow me to introduce to you, he is the king of kindergarten, the crown prince of Rocket City. He is Sammy freaking Franklin.
himself.
Now on the count of three, if you guys would, let's do the little birthday song. How's that sound? You guys ready? All right. 1, 2, 3. Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday, dear Sammy. Happy birthday to you. Thank you guys. Hey, we're gonna take a 10-minute intermission. Be sure to check out the snack bar, get some fresh air, get cooled off. We'll be back with the 3 title matches left to go tonight here at Rocket City.
How did my introduction sound?
Fantastic. The king of kindergarten was Chef's Kiss.
awesome.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Nest. These guys have been known to be some of the most fearsome people that have ever shown up to Rocket City. And I think they might be having a bad day because I got pushed out of the way earlier by Thibodeau. Making their way to the ring, it's Bluey and Big Booty Judy, crowd favorites. Bluey really blowing up in the last just couple of weeks. I mean, it's insane how the crowd have just taken to Bluey, and you can't help but wonder if maybe that's a little bit due to just his partnership with Judy. Two veterans like Thibodeau and Brax, especially whenever they had their eye on the prize of the tag team championships, they become different people. No more silliness, no more being friendly. And they become the monsters that they appear to be.
Introducing first to my left, they are the reigning FCW Tag Team Champions, the solitary Sicko Brax, the sadistic singer Thibodeau. They are the Nest. And their opponent,
typically gets, I guess. Smiley, that is.
Let's go, Braves! Let's go! Let's go, Braves! Let's go! Let's go, Braves! Let's go!
It sounds like the crowd is kind of torn on this one. They don't know who to cheer for.
Well, the thing about the Nest, if you're not familiar with them, they've been in and out of Rocket City for the better part of 5 years.
Oh, yeah.
If not longer. Let's see. 7 years, probably?
I was going to say,
Brax has been around for a long time. Thibodeau actually started out as his advisor. When I stopped managing, I turned Brax over to Thibodeau, and then Brax somehow twisted Thibodeau into this like sadistic savior he is now.
right.
But the Nest are well traveled throughout the state of Alabama. They have their own cult-like following.
Oh, absolutely.
So wherever they go, their people go.
Anytime that they show up here, you see this spattering of Nest t-shirts. Like, they just know. It's
And I don't know, the thing is, I've seen Brax in many situations. Brax was the partner of a homeless man.
right.
Brax has been reviled and hated. Brax has been loved. Brax has chased gummy bears in the ring. I mean, French fries and Happy Meals. I mean, he's a bit of an enigma. I don't know if he's ever been in the ring with somebody like Big Booty Judy.
No, I mean, I can't think of a single time that we have taken them on whenever Judy and I were. So, okay, that's an interesting take.
All right.
It's not often you see someone want to get in the ring with Brax.
I've been in the ring with Brax.
Exactly, you didn't want to be there though.
No, he has the best left hand in all of professional wrestling. But he gets frustrated by small, agile people. You can attest
Oh
to
yeah,
this.
oh yeah.
It drives him nuts because he can't get his hands on him.
When he does though, just like this, when he does. I mean, I've been put into pretzels by Brax. I've been slammed into things. I mean, this dude is such a powerhouse.
And the other thing is, I don't know. Oh my goodness, that's a nice
Double Japanese.
double Japanese arm drag from Big Booty Judy and Bluey. Hey, I got it right this time.
Big Bluey Chew.
Big League Chew?
Big League Chew. Not a sponsor.
Oh! Wait a minute. I don't know if that bothers Brax as much as Judy thinks it does.
Yeah, I think that he's like kind of playing it up.
I mean, you don't get a lot of booty action in solitary.
That's a fair assessment, yeah. You're alone most of the time.
Well, hence the term solitary.
Oh yeah.
But Bluey, now here's my question for you. You've been a part of the Rocket City Dojo for a few years now.
Yeah.
You watched Bluey when he was imported from Tijuana.
Right.
You've seen his training. Is there anybody who comes into the dojo that is like a Brax?
Not in my experience, no. I've seen people like Big Steve. What? There's been a couple of really big guys, but like never someone that just hit like Brax does. I mean, you just hear him. Every one of those, just crushing your soul out of your body. Hey, he threw him across the ring.
Bluey may want to take that bus back down to Tijuana. Is there a donkey show in town that he can join to get out of Rocket City?
I think they ran the donkey show out.
Well, right now, Bluey is turning blue from being choked in the corner.
I just assumed that was his natural color.
Well, Bluey trying to fight back. He's firing up. Oh, what a drop kick!
Beautiful.
The little Mexican jumping bean. And another one.
See, this is not where you want to be. Being as small as Bluey is, and trying to pick Brax up for anything is a bad
He has to figure out you cannot get close to Brax.
Yeah. You have to keep him at least at legs distance.
I mean, right, and Judy's trying to get in, and Brax, Brax was biting a Bluey at a jawbreaker. Bluey just got hit with an umbrella. I'm sorry, we're not like broadcasting as much. This has just been a brutal assault by the Nest on Big Bluey Judy.
Big Judy Bluey? Jinx.
Bluey Booty Judy? Bluey Judy Booty?
The Blue Judy Booty?
Aladdin?
I can shut. Never mind.
I just saw the Blue Genie. That's what it was.
Okay. And now the crowd getting behind Brax and Thibodeau.
I don't think it's the whole crowd. It's just a section of this Nest flock that flies around and follows them. The rest of the crowd, I think, is stunned. Like
we are.
Well, we've seen the battles that Judy has had with the Lawrence Industrial Enterprise and Damon Crow.
Right. And this is basically taking the sadistic nature of Damon Crow
and
the size and just splitting it into two people.
Because right now, I don't think Judy and Bluey have a game plan for this. I think they thought they could go with their speed and their quickness. The problem is they got too close.
It looks like Bluey just firing up on Thibodeau.
Well, Bluey throwing some savant kicks to the ribs. And a third, I thought the leg got caught for a second. Instead, he's tossing him down, tagging in Judy. Oh!
And a big hip thrust straight
Where's
to
the
Thibodeau.
t-shirt butts to faces?
That's it.
BTF.
I would have to buy that shirt.
Oh! Running bulldog. Judy.
And a 1 count. Straight over to a 1 count. And Thibodeau, he doesn't mind choking someone to get what he needs.
Oh!
And that left hand comes into play.
Brax just punched a woman in the face.
The crowd's still cheering for him, though.
Well, the crazy thing is, it is Alabama. I've seen that happen before.
Oh, yeah. This is where the term life beaters came to pass.
And now just raking her face across the top rope. Bluey trying to complain to the referee, but he doesn't speak the language.
That's fair, yeah. See, trying to communicate between me and Bluey has been an extra level of difficulty because I think we're trying to use the English translators, and I'm doing the best I can.
Are you using Google Translate?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just asking.
Yeah,
Sure.
naturally.
And this is where sometimes the cockiness of the Nest backfires. Brax just threw Judy into her corner so she could tag in Bluey. And now Thibodeau just assaulting Bluey against the ropes. Oh, and a Pele kick to the back.
It's like he's saying, yeah, I see your kicks, but I'm going to show you how it's done, kid.
Well, just the legs of Thibodeau are so long.
Yeah, they get so much momentum behind them.
Assisted cannonball.
My ankles is twisted.
Oh my God! Matanza slam! Oh, he got the shoulder up. How did Bluey kick out? That was like a 720 black hole
That
slam.
was awesome. I don't think Savin Roberts spun me that much.
Oh! It breaks! I think he hit the post.
He came all the way back. You could hear it.
And now you hear the crowd chanting Bluey.
I thought they were booing. I hear it now. There's an E at the end.
Tag to Big Booty Judy. Thibodeau in the field. Judy just drop kicked.
A drop kick right to the solar plexus.
Oh! The hip attack in the corner. Thibodeau's down. And Big Booty Judy dragging Thibodeau out the middle of the ring. Go to cover. 2 count.
Not enough.
Now you have to wonder, has Big Booty Judy and Bluey been working on a tandem finishing maneuver, something to take their tag team game to the next level?
Knowing Judy, I would have to say definitely, but I do not know Bluey well enough to be able.
Oh, what a crossbody!
And Brax breaking up the pin.
Oh!
And knocking out the birthday boy, not Sammy.
Ring the bell.
Ladies and gentlemen, senior official Kevin has declared this match a disqualification. The winners of the match is still your tag team champions, Big Booty Judy and Bluey.
Something was up earlier. When Thibodeau pushed me out of the way in front of some fans, I just assumed he was having a bad day.
He was yelling at me in the ring, was this their actual competition? They have zero respect for Bluey and Judy, and they showed it tonight.
Obviously, Smiley too.
That's said enough right there. Not everybody does. And Brax has kidnapped a child again. Why does he keep stealing kids?
Ladies and gentlemen, give a big round of applause to Big Booty Judy and Bluey, still your Rocket City Tag Team Champions.
Well, they walk away with the titles, but you can't help but wonder if maybe their pride is damaged a little bit. If I know Judy, she's going to want to get some revenge on these guys. You have to question whether or not that's going to be able to be done. They were looking good against Brax and Thibodeau, but by the end of it, I think Brax and Thibodeau just said that they had enough.
making his way to the ring, a man who needs no introduction. A double champion here in Rocket City Championship Wrestling. The Bruiser, Barry Koloff. Most men would look at this as almost an insurmountable hill to climb. Barry looks at this as a standard weekend, man. This guy is used to being in fights. And if there's one thing I can tell you tonight, this match is going to be a fight. Brayden too demanded the music be cut. And it looks like our music guy's just not listening. I think he's an intern though, so I don't think he understands.
You guys are shut your mouth. Me and Brayden are out of here. Hey, one of these wants me to know you're there, right? But you see, I call a shot. The match is right here, right now.
The crowd obviously behind Barry on this one.
Go ahead and make this match official, big man.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest scheduled for one fall is a 2-on-1 handicap. Introducing first on the floor to my left, they are the duo of the perfect one, Brady Payne, and the unkillable Hellraiser, Brayden. And their opponent. He is the current reigning defending Rocket City Television and Rocket City World Heavyweight Champion from the Steel City of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. He is the Bruiser, Barry Koloff.
And this crowd just chanting for Barry.
And your referee is Senior Official Kevin.
So,
Trey, you've got a vested interest in this match because this is someone you've watched grow up. What I was saying is, it's someone that Trey has watched grow up, going up against someone that Trey has called friend, has called enemy over the years.
bring it back. There you go. So, by the way, this match is a handicap match, but it's more like a tag team. So they have Brayden and Brady have to tag in and out in this match.
Brayden playing it smart off the bat, trying to keep himself fresh,
Yeah.
playing some mind games.
He
with
won
Barry.
the Rumble. He beat down Barry Koloff last week. And now
with
he's
an assist.
with an assist. But now he's put himself in a position where the two of them are competing for the titles.
So is it whoever pins Barry gets the titles, Are they going to split them?
I think that they'll probably split them. I think Brayden will take one, and Brady. They may do Rochambeau to figure out who gets what.
Now, by Rochambeau, that's the game where you kick each other in the. Never mind.
No, that's the rock, paper, scissors, Spock, alien, or rock, paper, scissors, Spock, lizard.
Okay, yeah, that tracks.
Yeah.
That. As everyone knows, rock, paper, scissors, Spock, lizard is a basic playground game that everyone knows.
So, but you were saying earlier, so yes, Brayden, in a lot of ways, I have been an uncle in a sense to Brayden too. Like, I have known the kid since he was 12 years old. There have been times in the past I have let Brayden keep an eye on my own son, my oldest, because I didn't trust the crowd, so.
Naturally.
You know, Athens, Alabama, a little sketchy. I've watched Brayden grow up. Brayden has come to me for advice in wrestling, who to befriend, where to go, what shows to work, try to really make a name for himself. And so we have been trying to bring Brayden to Rocket City since he debuted. Unfortunately, he fell in with some people that didn't like us.
Right.
And it took a little while for Brayden to kind of come to a sense of it into working Rocket City. But he saw an opportunity.
Imagine my surprise whenever I walked into the locker room and saw Brayden Toon, who, you know, I've heard of. I knew that there was some bad blood there, not really knowing, like, you know, what the problem was or anything, but then here he is.
Well, I mean, the bad blood was never between Brayden and Rocket City. It all stemmed from Brayden's father during his time in Rocket City, and him and Barry Koloff really butting heads over the direction of where Rocket City should.
Of course,
Barry Koloff, the original founder of Rocket City before he sold his shares.
Right.
Eddie Toon was the first champion of Rocket City. It was called a different title. It was the Tennessee Heavyweight Championship back in the days. So it's been the evolution. Like, Eddie had a plan for where he thought Rocket City should go. Koloff saw a different vision. And Brayden blames Barry for Eddie leaving the business. Eddie lost his joy for wrestling because of Barry Koloff, and that's where this whole thing has come from.
So, in a sense, I mean, it almost sounds like he's got a justification for the way that he's been conducting himself.
In his mind, he does. Now, what he's doing is he's going about it in the wrong way. Instead of just coming up and saying, look, Brayden Toon has wrestled in GCW. He's wrestled in California. He's wrestled in New Jersey. He's wrestled all over the country in a short time. He could have came in and just gone face-to-face with Barry Koloff and said, I want a shot at this title.
Absolutely.
And he has the resume to back it up.
Oh, yeah.
And instead, he did underhanded, chicanery tricks.
Right.
Like I mentioned the ring. Brayden Toon wrestled Brady Payne their first night in Rocket City
4 weeks ago.
And that's why I was like, when I saw them together, I was like, how did this come together? I didn't sign them as a duo. I signed them independently of each other.
Right, so this was all a ploy from the get-go.
Yes. And maybe that was my fault. In my head, like I know Brayden's grandfather.
Right.
I know his great uncles.
You can't help but have some degree of comfortability with them.
They were stand-up men.
Right. Now,
did I see the underhanded side of the Toon family from my dealings with Eddie Toon? Yes, absolutely, because I'm the one who brought it out of them. And I guess in a sense,
you can bring it out of all of us, Trey.
In a sense, it's me and Barry reaping what I sowed.
It seems like Barry's reaping a little bit more.
Well, like I said earlier, there is nobody on paper that would have more to gain by watching Barry lose his title than I would. I fought Barry Koloff. My men fought against Barry Koloff for 7 years. Well, yeah, 6.5, 7 years. Never were able to put him away. And that's when I saw my way. I saw the light, changed my ways. So for me, it's like watching my nephew fight my nemesis, and I'm cheering for my nemesis.
I understand that. And a lot of people feel that way about Barry. I mean, Barry's the kind of guy that tells you exactly what's on his mind, regardless if it's going to hurt your feelings or not.
They don't. People think if they call him the Bruiser just because of how he wrestles in the ring, it's also how he treats feelings.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
Barry Koloff is I think on his Christmas card it says F your feelings.
Yeah, I received one of those last year. It was really nice, actually.
It was like, glad you didn't die, F your feelings, Merry Christmas, Tiger.
It was almost verbatim that.
Yeah. Well, right now, this is something we don't see very often. We have seen Barry Koloff fight everybody. Everybody who's anybody who's come to Rock City, Barry has fought them. And typically, we don't see... Oh, there we go!
Enziguri!
We don't see Barry get taken down very often. And so far, Brayden and Brady had a game plan, and it was working until that last-ditch Enziguri.
That's something that you don't see very often out of Koloff, but...
Oh, there you go.
He has such a deep tool bag that he forgets that he has certain tools.
You ever walk through a store thinking you need something, and then you see it, you go, oh crap, I do have that?
Yes.
That's what Barry's offense is.
Yeah, absolutely. And I've seen this man. I've been in the ring with this man. Like, just being next to him.
I've literally had conversations with him backstage where he goes, tonight I'm going to prove I'm the best brawler in the Southeast.
Yeah,
and he goes out and fight. And then I've seen him go out and go, I'm going to prove I'm the best technical wrestler in the Southeast.
Absolutely. I've been in the back when he said, I'm not going to throw a single punch this match.
Yeah. And then we've seen the last few weeks, Barry Koloff go, hey, you know what? I'm pretty tall. I can get to the top rope.
Oh, yeah.
And he's been going up there.
And Barry's the type of guy, much like M. Bison from Street Fighter, you know, fighting two guys for a normal guy, like I was saying earlier, might seem like an impossible task.
Well,
but for him, it's just a Tuesday.
And the insane thing for Barry Koloff is Barry's had enough experience. He can create two separate game plans for each wrestler.
Absolutely.
The downside is he's only seen Brady Payne wrestle one match. It's hard to game plan for somebody you don't know.
Absolutely.
Now, Brady Payne does look like Baby Rhino.
Well, do you think that, you know, based off of what Barry knows about Brayden Toone's dad, Eddie Toone...
No, it's completely different wrestlers. They are completely different. Did you not see Brayden running the ropes before the match?
Oh, 100% yes.
Eddie Toone couldn't run that fast if a tiger was chasing him. And I don't mean you. And I don't mean you. Oh! Oh, he's going for three amigos on Brady Payne.
Just muscling him up, too. Brady Payne looks like he's dead on his feet, but...
That's about 265. Easy. Barry's just tossing over his head repeatedly. Brady Payne's got thighs like a dump truck. And
They're trying to pick themselves up.
And Brayden doing the right thing, slowing up the count, because a double count out means Barry keeps both titles.
Right. But you know Barry's not going to be... He's never going to allow that to happen.
No, but this is part of the conversation I was trying to have with Brayden and Brady earlier, is what is the ultimate goal here? Is it becoming the world champion, the television champion? Is it winning the Rumble? Is it taking over Rocket City? Like, what is the plan? Because he had a chance last week to win both belts on his own. He could have saved the surprise for later in the match to help him win the match. Instead, he just wanted to send a message.
Right.
And then goes out and wins the freaking Rumble.
And Barry's up here on the top rope. Big double axe handle.
Shades of Jerry the King Lawler. And Macho Man.
Yes. But I mean, I think you're onto something. Like, I think there's something bigger than just the titles that Brayden's after. I don't think he would have come in here with backup had it just been a title situation.
Oh, what a DDT!
Because Brayden's the type of guy who is so confident with himself, He wouldn't have brought in just another person at all to try to win some titles. He's won plenty of titles all on his own. They said pick him up.
He's able to pick his old ass up. And by the way, an old ass weighs more than a young ass.
It's because of drooping.
Gravity.
Yep. Brayden taken to the skies, saying it's for Granny.
Oh! Brayden just took out Brady.
Barely moving, last second. Brayden's in shock.
Well, you heard, he said he basically, what Brady was his brother. He basically raised him in this business. Wait a minute.
That's Eddie Toon! That's Eddie Toon!
Eddie Toon is here! Eddie Toon is here!
I thought you said he couldn't move like that!
Eddie Toon, Brayden Toon, and Brady Payne are this is the bigger conspiracy!
Eddie hasn't been in a Rocket City ring in years!
7 years! The last time we saw him, he was in the FBI with Tracy Smothers.
I mean, I've only watched the videos back. This is before Rocket City became what it is today.
But in their mind, it was founded on the back of Eddie Toon.
Absolutely. I mean, Bluey and Big Booty Judy coming out to make the save.
Eddie just smirking around the ring.
He's smirking around the ring. He's asking for the mic.
Now, let me introduce myself. I am the very first Rocket City heavyweight champion. I told this damn show. I am the one that made this show, and Barry told off. I've been waiting 8 years to do this. Hey, Real. Trey, on a serious note, let's carry with me. John, carry with me. Hey, who takes up money at the door? Raise your hand. One of y'all do. Brody, that's the one. Okay. We, as the Toons, are fixing to call Madison County because I know y'all didn't charge all these fat asses for 2 seats.
Eddie just insulted the fans.
And you put your hands on me again, I'll slap the shit out of you. Now, if you excuse us, hey, you're not safe neither, girl and little boy. Y'all are far from safe. We came to take it off. Done it once, I can do it again. Don't let this old age fool you. Hey, Nick, hey, let's shut you now. And if you get down, well, you never rest.
Eddie Toon coming out. Just absolutely shocked to see this man. This is a man who's had problems with Barry Koloff for years. He hasn't been here.
I did a handicap match. He told me last time, right? So now, here comes Five fingers too. Five fingers too. Still everything in the damn building. I tell you what, Tim. I tell you, 2 weeks. We'll do a 6-man tag. I'll get 2 partners. You bring your boy and the Oompa Loompa over there. That's right. That's right. You got it. Little Brayden and the Oompa Loompa and 5 fingers. So I'll tell you what, 2 weeks. 2 weeks, bro. You take all you got. Come down, no surprise with me. Parole. When you tell your parole officer, I want you there that night. I'll call. I can make things happen.
Again, walking out with the tunnels.
And still, the Rocket City Television and World Champion, the Bruiser,
Bruiser putting Eddie 2, Brayden 2, and Brayden Payne on notice.
They fight.
So you heard it here. In 2 weeks, 3-on-3, Barry Kohoff and his tag team champions versus Eddie 2, Brayden 2, and Brayden Payne.
genealogy.com. Is your family tree straight up and down?
No, Hazel Green spoke.
Your family tree is like Louisville Slugger.
All right, are you guys ready for your main event? Whew, I hope I can follow that one. The following contest is scheduled for one fall.
Thought I found a free hat.
Scrap, Iron, Lewis, all business, staring down the ref, just begging for Mayhem to come out.
not even playing up to the crowd. Telling the ref to go get him. Mayhem making his way to the ring now. Followed by Dan Legeddon. Staring down Scrap. There's no fear in Mayhem's eyes. Oh, jumping him. I mean, just a knockdown drag out from square one. I mean, before the bell even rang.
You know it's supposed to be 3 hits, right? It's ding, ding, ding.
Look, I learned how to count to 1, okay?
Oh! I can't even see what's going on in the ring because you broke the smoke machine.
I turned it off.
This is like smoke on the water. Dear God, I thought the tunes were going to burn the building down.
I thought Frank Zappa was playing a show.
Well, it was Black Sabbath versus Metallica music playing here.
I think the Tunes have made a brisk exit from the ring, too.
Well, they're about to cause a riot. Granny and her friends were about to jump the Toon Clan.
That would have been such a... She's already gotten way too much action tonight.
Like, I hope her Viagra Cialis prescription's been filled. I mean, that sounds like she was going crazy. But right now, we got Mayhem, literally Mayhem.
Oh, in the ring, outside the ring.
There's Canadian flags, American flags, there's Scrap Iron, there's Mayhem.
Quite honestly, when this kicked off, it looked like one of those cartoon clouds with all the fists and stuff.
I thought this was Monster Jam.
Ref Kev backing up Dan Legeddon.
And Scrap Iron and Mayhem are on the opposite side of the ring in a cloud of smoke reminiscent of a Snoop Dogg concert. All I know, I think Mayhem just got dropped on the apron. They went to fighting before the bell rang. I didn't even do introductions, so my voice got spared a little bit.
Fair, but... I mean, quite honestly, though, when Scrap came out here, he was nothing but pure business.
Well, I mean, Scrap is synonymous with the American Heavyweight Championship. He's, what, a 5-time American Heavyweight Champion?
At least 5.
I mean, it's part of who he is. It's part of his identity.
I mean, from the time I got here, he's pretty much held it the entire time, besides...
Or he's been in the picture.
At least.
You need to go back to, was it Wrestling Con with the triple threat match?
Yeah, it was Judikai and...
Scrap and Billy. Hardcore, give you the Billy, whatever his name was. I can't remember. I think he got deported back to Florida.
I don't remember.
It was the King of Extreme.
Oh!
Somebody jumped off the ladder.
Billy Lynch. Or Bobby Lynch?
No, that was Joey Lynch. And Billy Squire.
Oh, the stroke.
The slow hand.
Look, I'm doing the best I can with some of these references, bud.
But that's from the Will Trent show. That's on the commercials for ABC right now for Will Trent.
I work
Oh, no,
for
the
ABC.
Rookie. The Rookie. Is that what it is? That's what it is. Well, right now, the Rookie, Mayhem, just tearing up Scrap Iron. But I was saying, Scrap Iron, when he gets in a situation where he's had the belt, he lost it, doesn't get it back on the rematch, has to challenge again. This is when you see a different Scrap Iron because this is him searching for his identity.
Absolutely.
At times, he is
It's a part of
looking
it.
like get on.
Always with the flag. Choking out Scrap Iron on the rope.
For the Lord's International Empire,
Enterprise.
this title, yes, Enterprise. The title is nothing more than monetary.
Right.
It's status. It's a symbol. It's a prop.
Is that part of their contracts? Is that if they hold titles, they
It's
get more money?
The prestige of, yes, it is. If you're a champion, you get more perks.
Well, I know that Cicero takes 75% of their stuff.
Well, you know, when you're a tag team champion, you got have to be more involved with with marketing and doing
Absolutely.
commercials. I just saw your commercial on TV the other day. George Kittle.
Oh, the George Kittle commercial.
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, that's from when you were a champion.
Right.
So when you become a champion in Rocket City, you get more of those perks, more of those accolades. Now, unfortunately, since you didn't speak the language, you didn't get paid. Your partner in that match did get a paycheck.
Oh no.
Well, Penta spoke the language.
Right.
But when you're Mayhem now, look, the Lord's International Enterprise can do more things having the American Heavyweight Champion. So when Scrap Iron though has it, it's a badge of honor to him.
Right.
It's about what he represents at Rocket City, and when he doesn't have that, he doesn't know who he is.
Well, that title, it represents the workhorse of the company. I've held the title once, very briefly, and yeah, it paints a target on your back, but that's the kind of champion that Scrap Iron is, and he's gonna fight. He loves to fight.
Why doesn't he have a shirt that says scrap, fight, scrap?
Never?
Or scrap, scrap, scrap?
Yeah, that fight, scrap, fight.
Yes, but that's taken. You can't use that one.
Oh, yeah.
So you gotta say scrap. Oh, and Dan, look, get it on. Look at on. Let's get it on. Let's get it on. Well, he was rubbing that flagpole inappropriately across the neck of Scrap Iron Lewis.
I never want to hear that sentence again in my life.
Well, there are small too in the front row with their own flagpoles.
That's another one of those sentences I never want to hear again in my life.
All right now, Scrap Iron back in control. Oh, look at that senton. The scrap pile. No, that's a cannonball. The scrap
That's
pile.
this, yes.
Can I call the
That
senton?
was 2.5.
Can I call the senton the Scrappy Doo?
I think that he would have a problem with that, but if you just do it on commentary, I don't think he's going to watch.
I think if the crowd calls it that, then it's fine.
That is a very fair assessment, yeah.
He's a man of the people.
And what is he going to do? Get mad?
Scrappy don't do that.
Not to the people. Scrap is only ever
Oh
been
my
here for
God!
the people. What?
That was massive!
I've never seen anyone manhandle Scrap like that. Not once have I seen Scrap be picked up in the air, one-armed.
That was a twisting 360 Uranagi and it's just lower. That might have been more impressive than what we saw Brax do to Bluey earlier.
That was insanity.
DDT!
Just planting his head right in the center of the ring, too.
Oh, and see, that was the beauty of that. In the center of the ring, he had expended energy to kick out. We've seen it a couple times with Mayhem Scrap. Scrap hit the stunner. Mayhem by the ropes, rolls to the floor instinctively.
Right.
That right there, he couldn't get away. He had to kick out when Scrap did the cover.
Now, do you think that Scrap's experience is going to come into play versus Mayhem's inexperience? Because
Well, we keep saying that, but when you have a Lord James Cicero, like 35 years in the wrestling business,
right,
you have Dan Legadon, 25 years in the best wrestling business, like Mayhem may not have the experience personally, but he has it all around him.
Exactly. So it's a case of everyone around you bringing you up.
It's like being a star basketball player and having Bobby Knight and Dean Smith be your coaches at the same time. And then I made fun of Dan Legadon for a Bozo the Clown reference, and I just went full 80s on
Well, I was about to say, that was the deep cut, my friend.
Well, what basketball coaches do you know? What current who's the best basketball coach you know? Let's say here, it's like being a star player and having Nate Oates and Bruce Pearl be your coach at the
There
same
you go,
time.
baby. Those are the two I know.
You never did learn the Florida coach when you were down there at the Tiger Park.
I spent a lot of time behind bars there. Like I was working as a bartender.
Makes sense. Oh!
Oh, Oh, that super kick just,
He kicked him so hard his mustache almost came off.
His head flipped back. It was like he was looking at us. Oh, what a German!
Dear Lord.
Again, you don't see people German suplex scrap like that.
Scrap just got folded like aluminum foil.
Speaking of which, that makes really good hats for whenever you're playing Paper, Rock, Scissors, Spock, Lizard.
Yes, it does. It also makes really good tinfoil hats when Dan Leggett-on is starting to talk to you about foreign politics.
Oh, yeah. I've had to use that a couple times. Block out those beta rays.
Yes. Oh, he might be going for the Vader bomb. The Mayhem bomb? I don't know.
The Atom Bomb?
Oh, he's not paying attention. Wait a minute. That's a tricky position. What's he doing?
Oh, God.
No, he can't.
He's a reverse.
KOD! That was a KOD!
Has Scrap ever done that before?
No, I have never seen him do that. I do know that Mrs. Lewis is a huge Bianca Belair fan.
That is true. I've had plenty of conversations with her about that.
Is it mostly the hair whip?
I think it mostly.
Okay.
And just the fact she's from Tennessee, which is right next door.
There you go. Oh, he went for the spear and missed. Mayhem took the corner.
I think it would have been over had he hit that. It looks like Dan Leggett getting ready for something.
There's a stunner.
He's calling for people.
He's waving so. Oh, God, no.
Obviously.
No. Brayden Cash. No! Oh! Dan Leggett-on brutalizing Scrapire with the flagpole.
Which, based on the context we were using earlier,
Oh my God!
oh, that's the spear.
There it is!
And Mayhem squeaks it out.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner match, and still your American heavyweight champion, Mayhem.
Squeaking out the victory, but with the assist.
CNC Punish Factory.
I wonder if they know anything about Tennessee.
Controversy creates Brandon Cash.
Gene
The
Simmons
Lord's
reference?
International Enterprise hanging on to the last bit of gold in their coffers. Oh, now David Crow grabbing Scrapire
We could have
Lewis.
seen this coming. We should have seen this coming.
Oh!
Another spear.
When is the next show?
Mayhem, the Lord's International Enterprise, just in general, giving out to the fans, taunting them.
Oh my goodness. That was crazy.
Ladies and gentlemen, give a big round of applause to Scrapire Lewis. He fought a valiant fight tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Is it done?
where's
All
Scott
right,
go from
ladies
this?
and gentlemen, that concludes tonight's show. Thank you all so much for coming out. We will be back here in 2 weeks, February 1st, 2125. Be sure to check out the Facebook page for all your updates. Your tag team name suggestions for Bluey and Booty. Booty Bluey. Any of those? But guys, thank you all again for coming out. Have a great night. Drive home safely. Stay warm this week.
Goodbye, sweetheart.
but not with alcohol. That's bad.
Be safe going home, you guys.
Awesome.